show up. Let's go! Give them any room. Look out, more of them. Stop! You're careless of property. Don't try to be something you're not. John Marston! Remember mi nombre! Come on, come on! This is our chance. Damn, where the hell is Carlos? I thought he was meeting us here. Where is he? Something doesn't feel right here. There he is. Talk about cutting it fine.
Luisa, gracias a Dios.
Thank you for saving me. You're a good man. Friends of the people of this land.
Was someone named Harvey Escuela one of the men holding you?
No, I don't know. I don't think so. But I remember that name from prison. Bad people spoke of him.
I told you, John, he's still in Mexico.
Okay, then. I guess we'll keep looking.
Yeah.
Hey there, my fellow Americans! Cruiser here, back again to another video here. As you can see me playing some Red Dead Redemption 1 on the PS5, right? So anyway, let's get it here, fellas. I just bought this game, and yes, it's $50. I mean, it's actually slightly more expensive here where I live, but anyhow, it's alright. It's okay. It's obviously a PS4 copy here that is obviously backwards compatible with the PS5, right? So let me go ahead and just go go on a display section here. You can see. Let me no, hold on, audio. There you go. Headphones on. There you go. Boom. There you got it, fellers. So, but yeah, let me just squeeze these real quick. Boom. There you got it, folks. I'm actually playing with the. Let me recheck real quick. Options. Yeah, that'll be on config. There you go. It says expert. See, targeting mode normal is like the auto lock. I've never really tried casual. It must be like super stiff. I'm not fun of it. So I just went with expert because yeah, sure, it's more challenging and at the same time it's more engaging, which means you gotta have to make sure that every time you pull up your gun, you gotta make sure that you're aiming manually, right? That makes sense. That's why they call it expert. Like it's basically auto aim off, right? But anyway, let me. Oh shit! I thought it was the other horse. Whatever, man. So I am here. I think about 30% of game progression here, as you can see, and yeah, I mean. It's a pretty good game so far. I mean, it's an old ass game, right? I mean, it's being released. I think it's like back in like 2010. Like it's that old, you know. This game is like 15 years old. That's crazy, right? But this is a PS4 port, right? It's not a remaster. It's a port, which basically means that they didn't really bother, putting stuff like new graphics, I don't know, man, stuff like that, HDR, pump up. They just basically pumped up the resolution and they call it a day, really. That's why a lot of people didn't really like the sport. I mean, the game is pretty damn well received. I mean, it's just one of those games that you might want to play at least once in your life. And again, I'm not praising it or whatever, but so far I'm enjoying it, and I really hope that it'll last. I mean, I played Red Dead Redemption 2, which is a prequel for those out there who don't know, and I've been tempted to play this one. I mean, it's a legendary game. Come on, it's Red Dead Redemption. I mean, that's what defined the whole generation. They clearly say it in the back of the copy of the damn game, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it. So let me go ahead and grab, get back to my horse. This is my horse, by the way, right? So again, for those who don't know, I've actually played Red Dead Redemption 2 back when it got released. We're talking about back in like 2018, right? It was that game was great. Not gonna lie, I played it on the Xbox One. It was running barely running at a native 1080p. It was not actually native 1080p. I think it was like somewhere between 860 all the way to like 900p max, 30 FPS, which was a shame back then. Let's just be honest. 30 FPS, really? I mean, 900p, really? Like, didn't have any choice. I had to play it. Because I remember back when they released the 1X patch, because yes, PS4 Pro, 1X, basically the game was running on a native, so-called native 1080p. It was not 1080p, 4K actually for the 1X, but it was, again, a upscaled 4K. But it definitely looked gorgeous on that console for sure, but still, locked at 30, right? Guess you could say we were used to it back in the day. So now, fast forward to 2025. This is a port. They actually released this port like last year, like it was 2024, right? And I don't understand why they didn't bother, to come up with a, I don't know, a PS5, an actual PS5 copy. Like, why would you release a game that's like 15 years old, right? Let's say 14 years old, right? Because it got released last year, right? Let's be fair, So you release it on a, I don't know, if you take into consideration the age of the PS4, that'll be freaking what, if you count from like 2013 all the way to like 2013, I mean 23, you add an extra year, that'll be 11 years old, right? And 11-year-old hardware, and not the PS5, which is roughly 4 years. I mean, again, it was 4 years, yes, last year, so let's say 4 years, right? Why would you do that, Rockstar? I mean, why? Come on, really? Like, look, if I go ahead and go to the option menu here, when I go to display, you got the 60 FPS frame rate. You can obviously switch back to 30. I don't see the purpose in it, to be honest. 60, there you go, and you get the anti-aliasing methods. You get the AMD FSR2 and FXAA, which I don't know which it stands. It's just an anti-aliasing solution, basically. So I've actually tested both, and I'm not gonna lie, slightly prefer the FSR 2. Alright, so look, it's pretty much the same thing. It's just the FSR 2 has more details, but at the same time has more bugs, such as like more clipping, more draw distance issues, stuff like that, right? But the thing that really pisses me off, again, it doesn't really piss me off that much, otherwise I wouldn't even bother buying the game in the first place, but still, the thing that pissed me off is the fact that, damn, it's not even a native resolution. Like, what the heck? Like, come on, man. This is an old ass game. You can tell by the way I'm walking. It's not clunky. Thank God it's not clunky. It's a pretty, playable game. Again, otherwise I wouldn't even bother buying it, especially for such an amount, right? Because yes, by the way, back when they released it, it was locked at 30. Can you imagine? Like, you pay, full price, full price from, like, if you were to compare from like back in the day, like 2010 all the way to like 2000, like maybe 20 or something like that, where you would pay games for like 50, 60 to $70, right? And again, we're talking dollars here, not like dinars or whatever, because here where I'm from, shit is expensive, dude. So again, I actually got it for like $50 in a way that I paid like an extra, like roughly maybe like say 4 to 5 if I were to compare with my my currency. But again, it's not the topic here really. It's just that, man, I'm running it in a PS5 with a OLED 55-inch 4K 120 hertz refresh rate TV, right? Not to brag here, but this shit is expensive too. I mean, we're talking about the latest hardware right here. I worked for that shit. I worked my ass off for that kind of shit, right? So, please, give me some, I don't know, 1080p 120 maybe, or let's say for actual native 4K. Don't tell me that you can't do it, Rockstar. You would. Come on, you just didn't bother. Just come on. I say come on, like. But anyway, it's okay. It's alright. I mean, again, I'm not complaining. Graphically speaking, it slaps. I mean, again, even if I get closer to my screen, I can tell that, honestly, the game does not look bad at all. Like, it definitely looks crisp, and I like it, right? But then again, don't expect it to be native. To be honest with you guys, I really thought it was native. Like, it looks that clean. Like, they bumped up the resolution using an upscaler, and again, thank God they added the famous 60 FPS patch, and that's pretty much it. You got the game, and now you're good to go, really. That's pretty much it. Like, I just wish it was at least a native 4K, not a stupid upscaler, because you can tell, again, if I were to put the resolution aside, look, let me just go ahead and aim for this specific, rock. It's not really a rock. It's a freaking, what you call that, man? It's like, let's go ahead to that hill all the way up there, right? See, look at the hills. The hills in the background look okay, but as I get closer, you can tell that it's kind of blurry. And again, it's not the resolution. It's just the way the game was originally made, right? So that is it. It's not about it running using an upscaler or whatever. It's just the way it is. You can't do shit about it. I mean, even the freaking ground, you can see it's blurry. I mean, yeah, I guess the grass looks okay. I mean, the character, shit, I just accidentally jumped. There you go. The character model, he looks slick. Let's just be honest. My horse, he looks pretty good too. This is the horse I've gotten ever since I started playing the game. It's like, I've got, obviously, 2 or 3 opportunities to get like newer horses and actually stock them or store them, but as stupid as I am, I forgot. I completely forgot to freaking hitch it, and then boom. Because yes, as opposed to Red Dead Redemption 2, you cannot buy horses. I mean, you can technically buy them using those, like, that's what they call war horses. Like if I go ahead, if I, click it, the game would say you already own a horse of that type. Save the deed for another time. Like, you can't just own a bunch of horses. It's not like where in Red Dead Redemption 2, you can buy multiple horses and just freaking store them in multiple staples, right? Stables, right? You can't do that here. It's okay. Yeah, I mean, this game is obviously older, so obviously I was not expecting some fancy shit like that. I didn't buy the game for collecting horses. I just bought the game because it's a legendary game and a game, right? And I wanted to play it. That's all that really matters, right? So yeah, look, there's a must be like. By the way, I am on a Mexican part of the map. Here you can see it's called Casa. Hold on. Yeah, Madrugada. You see here, right on the top, it's Armadillo, Henningstead. Yeah, it's Henningstead. There you go. McFarlane's Range. This is when you start the game at the very beginning. You get Gap, Tooth Ridge, stuff like that. And then again, the crazy part here, fellas, for those out there who don't know, again, man, this is a actual. It's really weird, right? It feels kind of, I wouldn't say weird, but rather interesting in a weird way, so to speak, right? For those out there who don't know nothing about Red Dead Redemption, you know, neither the lore or anything like that, this is literally a sequel of Red Dead Redemption 2. Like, I'm literally playing the sequel of what happened back in, you know, Red Dead Redemption 2 story. Oh, there's a train. Yeah! Let me go out. I almost got run over the damn train. See? The motion is alright. I actually disabled the motion blur. You can actually enable it. I'm not a big fan of motion blur, but you can always enable it back. It doesn't really hurt, really. But then again, yes, I said it. This is literally a sequel. So everything that happened during the, you know, Red Dead Redemption 2 story, you know, with Arthur and everything, you get to play, you know, as, you know, John Marston, which is the main protagonist here, as you can see, on the epilogue of the game, basically towards the very end. Again, I'm not trying to spoil anything. I might spoil you for those who don't know. Maybe you might want to leave this video. I don't know. Maybe you don't care. Maybe you already played both. Whatever. And then again, you know you know what happened, right? In, you know, the very end of Red Dead Redemption 2. And then I am back at it again with Red Dead Redemption 1, which is literally the sequel of Red Dead Redemption 2, right? So this is, I'm not gonna lie, this is like one of the main reasons why I decided to buy this game. I mean, it's like part of the conviction that led me to be like, hey, you know what? You might want to go with the cash, and you know, you cash out a little bit, you know, just cash out a little bit and just buy the damn thing, right? Because there's literally no other way around. Unless I was playing on PC, maybe I could have, you know, I could have gotten it for free. I could have, you know, I could have. That's not English, bro. Come on, what the fuck? I could have gotten it for free. There you go. Thanks. Alright. So that's it. But otherwise, if we're talking about like in the legitimate way, nah, in no way. Even on PC, it's got the same issues, by the way. I mean, you might get like an actual native resolution depending on your, you know, setup and everything, you know. But although honestly, it's still the same shit. It's just, it is what it is. Again, it doesn't really make me like, hey, shit, it doesn't look good and stuff like that. It's just that I just wish they put a little more efforts, just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They actually ended up doing the same thing with, you know, GTA, the trilogy, you know, the original trilogy. You know, remember back when, you know, they released it and then everyone was bombing it because of the fact that it was a, you know, so-called lazy remaster. I mean, I played San Andreas. I played it back when I was a kid, you know, like the PS2 days, and I also played it back, you know, PC. I actually originally played it on PC, right? PC, PS2, and then Xbox One with the remaster version. And let's just be honest, it's an actual remaster. Like, you can tell the difference between the original and the remaster, and they even bumped it up. I mean, they even, you know, patched it, and they've done some crazy shit with it. They even released an actual PS5 version of it, as opposed to Red Dead Redemption 1. Again, Why? It's a legendary game. You know that man, you made a lot of money releasing this game, Rockstar. You already know that, right? So why would you just freaking completely rust a port? That's the thing, you know. But that's it. Alright, let's stop ranting here for a minute. Let me go ahead and have a drink, please. So again, it's just a chilling type of video. Like, I'm not like trying to play submissions or whatever. I've actually played the mission with the old man. I actually forgot his name, but it was a pretty cool mission. I'm not gonna lie. I just showed you like the second half of the mission. The beginning was pretty alright too. And again, we're in a. Oh, let me just get another drink and let me get the hell out of here. There you go. See, another drink just for the fun of it, really for fun. And again, you can't really. I mean, yeah, you do get the these bars and all that, but you don't get to sleep with the ladies, right? Because again, for those out there who don't know, John Marston is a married man and he's got kids, so there's that too. Yeah, that is pretty much it for today's video, fellas. Let me just get back to my whole. Is that like a mission or something? There's something here, something. Let me go ahead and see it. There you go. Stagecoach taxi. Holy shit. Let me. I don't reckon I've played it before. Hold on. It's an actual taxi. Oh yeah. There you go. So. Right. I'm not riding my horse. Hold on. Hey, my horse. Get the hell out of here, horse. You don't get to name your horses as opposed to Red Dead Redemption 2. By the way, you can drive. Alright, that's cool. You can ride as passenger. There you go. Alrighty. Alright, now you get to choose. Select one of the destinations available to instruct the coach to drive there. You can either skip ahead immediately or enjoy the view. There you go. You can change seats, as you can see. Look. Pushing the square button. There you go. Alright. El Matadero. $3. It's again $3 from back in the day is a lot of money. Alright. So let's go. Yeah, I believe I could. Can I just go all the way like here? It's called Thieves Landing, and there's like a mission going on here. It's like a side quest, side mission, right? And it's called I Know You, right? So I stumbled across this stranger with like a weird hat. He kind of looks like a freaking he kind of looks like what's his name again? Drag the Ripper from like I don't know from like the 1800s. I mean the late 1800s, right? We're talking about the Victorian era, but he's obviously I actually forgot. Like he got like a weird accent, but Thieves Landing. There you go. Can I just go all the way to like Thieves Landing? That's my question here. No, you can't. No, you can't because here's the thing. We're in Mexico, and in no way he's gonna drive you all the way to the, the border, right? Because there's like a fake border. Yeah, I don't know if you can say it's not really a border. It's a freaking lake separating both sides of the map. You got the north side, you got the south side, and that's pretty much it. No, if you want to go ahead, right? If you want to go ahead and go all the way up to the map, you might want to do it the old-fashioned way, which is using your horse or maybe the train. No, again, the train is very. I mean, I haven't really seen like you gotta choose. Hold on, Landon Ricketts. Chuparosa. See? General store. You got the general store here. Here you go. House. I got a house here. I got DeSanta. Alright, there's another character. His name is DeSanta, right? Kind of reminds me of Michael DeSanta from GTA 5, right? There you go. So, see, there's a train here, and I believe there's only one train that basically rides throughout the whole map, right? But I don't know where to get the train. That's the question here. Where's the damn train station? I actually used the train station at the beginning, the very beginning of the mission that I've just completed, right? But that's pretty much it, like, hold on a minute. Rentable property. Yeah, whatever. So let me, you know what? Let me go ahead and fast travel all the way to here. The Santa. It's called, what is it called? Punta Orgullo or Escalera. Can I go there, please? Escalera. There you go. $23. There you go. Escalera, please. There you go. So yeah, I got $113, which is again not that bad, but again I've been kind of rushing through the game and not really rushing because I've played a couple, side missions here and there. I played. Oh, let me just skip this shit. Partner, hey there, partner. So I played some random encounter or something like that. I also played one of those wanted posters. All right. Again, this is not a review or whatever. It's just me playing the game. Look, it's nighttime. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Hey there, fellas. Alright, I've never been here before, and every time you step inside or in a town, like a small village like this one, you get to buy property. As you can see, there's another property here, 150. I don't have enough. The good thing about buying properties is the fact that you can, change, your clothes. You can also, save your game and all that kind of stuff. You can also deploy camp. I didn't know that you had camps in this game. I mean, just like you do with Red Dead Redemption 2, really. It's just that in Red Dead Redemption 1, you don't get to cook shit. You just have to either save your game, swap your outfits, or fast travel if you have the card, because you have to buy a specific map from their stores in order to fast travel. And again, you gotta pay for that shit. But once you pay for the first time, it'll be good. You just have to deploy the camp outside of the village.
Have you heard? There's a war going on.
My name's John Marston. I've been sent here to retrieve a couple of men. Can I speak to your commander?
You want to talk to my boss, gringo?
I guess.
Because I'm not good enough for you?
No, sir.
You think you're better than me? You come to my country, my poor little country, and you think you can be friends with the president?
No, sir. I'm sorry, sir. Things must have come out wrong. Maybe you can help me.
You'll be sorry, friend. Relax, amigo, relax.
Sure. Somewhere between a threatening stare and the soldier's armed to the teeth? Yeah. Yeah, you had me.
Welcome to Mexico, amigo! Let's come eat, drink, and then we'll talk. My name is Capitan Vicente de Santa.
John Marston.
My country is in pain, John Marston. Terrible pain. The rebels have seized the people by the throat and destroyed a way of life.
I'm no politician, sir.
And I am no soldier, Aquila. But we are both beholding to our time. A brave man, perhaps you've heard of him. Coronel Allende. He's trying to preserve the order in our province. To keep our civilization alive. It is tough. The people are confused and usually swayed. Sometimes in the service of what is right, you gotta do terrible things. It breaks my heart.
I also am no moralist, sir.
I wish I enjoy your freedoms, Mr. Marston.
I'm trying to find a man, an American, an outlaw named Bill Williamson. I believe he came here to seek protection from another outlaw named Javier Escuela.
You're no moralist, but you hunt outlaws?
So it would seem. You heard anything of these men?
I am the government, or what is left of it. Outlaws seek each other. They're possibly hiding with thieves and killers who pose as freedom fighters in the hills around here. They're united under one traitor named Abraham Reyes.
Where could I find this Reyes?
If I knew, I would be there, hunting him with everything that is true within me. Reyes finds you.
Like cholera.
Something like that. But it's possible, though. My men are trying to lure him into a trap. Possibly, you could ride with us? And if everything goes okay, I'm sure the Coronel will help you.
Okay.
Vámonos! You can take your horse.
Alrighty, ride shotgun with the Santa or take your own horse. Ah, no way. I'm taking my horse, man. What's up? So yeah, you could tell, right? The cinematics. I mean, they're not really cinematics. They're not really cutscenes. They're like the in-engine type of cutscenes. Which are the best, to be honest. Like, I actually enjoy watching these more than like the pre-rendered ones. And it's a Rockstar, sauce. It's like they've always went with these type of cutscenes. They don't really have cutscenes. They don't have like those in-engine where they use the in-game assets to make a cutscene, really. And that's what I enjoy the most about. That's one of the things that I enjoy the most with Rockstar games, and they've been doing it ever since they started gaming. Really, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you can tell that. Again, it's just a portion of the game that I'm showing you right now, but so far, the voice acting is amazing. All right, and again, you can tell that they've been cracking jokes all along, and John Marston, man, he's the man. Like, I actually very much like this character.
Don't the people have the right to stand up for themselves?
The right? The right.
No.
Don't you throw silly ideas at me. What do you know about the rights of the Mexican people?
Very little.
Very little.
I'm saying there must be something behind this rebellion.
Yeah, right.
Tell you what's behind the Senor Marston. Lies.
Senior Master, lie. Hideous lies.
They like cows, they can be hurting. It only takes a few men to move many.
Maybe they've just had enough of being called stupid.
You're talking about things.
So you can tell they talk a lot, and again, it's just the typical Rockstar fashion. When every time you start up a mission where they get to talk with these dialogues and all that, and it's okay. I mean, it's not like a complaint or whatever. But again, they're literally talking and something that's regarding the lore of the game. I mean, the whole story, really. And again, so far, I'm very much enjoying the story of the game. Like, you gotta listen. Yeah, sometimes I don't skip it, but I don't really pay attention, I guess. But you see,
If you're not helping them, it's only natural they're gonna look for someone else who will.
get back here, get back here. Let me just enjoy the damn scenery. And again, the game looks pretty damn good here. You can see the little, what is that, like a sun? It's a sunset. Look at the sunset here in the background. It looks pretty good for what it is, really. He's a traitor, a liar, a coward and a sinner. Damn.
That's a nice image.
Oh, see that little clipping in the background there? Shit was. I mean, yeah, you get that with FSR 2. And again, for those out there who don't know, you get to, use FSR 2 for PS5 and Xbox. And by the way, you can't get this copy on Xbox. There's no way you can play this game, this version of the game on Xbox, like the series, right? Oh yeah. The reason why it's because the game is already backwards compatible, the 360 version with the Xbox One and the series, and hence they never really bothered patching it for the series, the Xbox Series X and S, right? They just didn't bother. So, which means if you want to play the game, you might get like a small FPS, not FPS, but a resolution bump up, upgrade. But you're still stuck with 30. So again, the ultimate, I guess you could say, the only definitive edition of playing the game is either playing it on a PS4, preferably the Pro, a PS5, or obviously a PC. For the Santa. Chupa So again, this is the literally Mexico. It's Mexico portrayed in a game, and again, we didn't really get that with Red Dead Redemption 2. Like we had like Mexico. You could tell that there was like Mexico, very western side of the map, right? But we were not stuck, but we were limited to Armadillo, which is not the case here. And I actually didn't really know that. And it's very interesting because that's really, one of the few moments of, video game history where you play in a different land. Again, it's pretty damn similar if you ask me. It's the freaking Far West, right? But it still looks pretty damn good. Look, actually it was the sunrise, not the sunset. My bad, I messed up it earlier. The sunrise looks pretty damn beautiful. You can tell. Again, FSR is doing an amazing job here. You can tell. Senior Marston. See, you see here. I actually went with the HDR. I mean, you can actually have HDR enabled or forced with non-HDR games with the PS5, right? But I preferred the HDR because it just looks better. It's like one of those few games that really genuinely looks better HDR, because if you enable HDR, in this game, well, you get some, very annoying washed out image in certain areas, like say indoor areas and stuff like that, which is pretty damn I don't know, it doesn't look good. So if you use SDR, which is the original intent of the game, it's standard dynamic range, it just overall looks better. You can always pump up the brightness if you want. Same thing with the contrast and obviously the saturation. I went with I bumped it up once for each case, right, for each slider, and it looks pretty damn good, especially combined with my SDR setup or calibration. There you go. We made it. Wait, he just swapped his horse, right? You don't get the bonding thing. Yeah, I already did, dumbass. Follow Santa's train, right? So yeah, you don't get the bonding stuff that we used to get with Red Dead Redemption 2, which again makes sense because this train engine shit. Escort the train. Oh, do we have to escort the train? All right, I got you. Are we expecting bad guys? See, if I end up spamming the cross button, my horse might end up tripping, like not really tripping, but I would just end up exhausting him, right? And he would basically stumble, kind of like when you make him rise, right? There's another term for that. I'm just not too much into horses, to be honest. That's why I don't already know, but still, it would basically make you fall off. So you might want to hold off. Holy shit, stop. Where are we going? You don't get to Fuego! Oh shit, bad guys! You don't get to, fall off your horse. Look, if I purposely do this, I'm like, oh shit, there you go. Holy crap. Alright, let's go, let's focus. Shit. We gotta basically... Come on! Hee-haw! Come on, let's go, buddy. Oh shit, bad guys everywhere. Holy crap. Man, it's getting tougher here. See, it's definitely more challenging if you use expert targeting. It definitely takes more time to getting used to. Time to use my dead eye. It looks pretty badass. See that? Shit, it was cool. What the fuck? What's wrong with these Apaches, man? Got him. Oh shit! Tick 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 tick. See, there's the train engine on the. Oh shit! Oh shit, that Molotov? Damn. It's not a Molotov. Good lord. Yeah! Yeah, let's go. Let's get it. Come on, come on. They're coming from the south. Shit. Holy hijo de puta! They just call me an hijo de puta? Hold on. So, in these type of scenarios, right, you get to choose, you get to heal yourself. Basically, in this game, you get the auto heal thing, as opposed to Red Dead Redemption 2, where you have to constantly use, you know, food, the potions, and everything, in order, elixirs, in order to, you know, get back your health. In this one here, you got horse pills, you got apple, and again, chewing tobacco for, you know, regenerating your Deadeye meter, right? That's what it says. It says refills the Deadeye meter, right? And with this one here, it says completely restores your health, and that's what I need now, because otherwise I'm gonna get jumped off the fuck up here. Ready to go. And oh shit, hold on. I mispressed the button. No, I gotta go ahead here. See, refills the Deadeye meter, and no Deadeye is consumed for 10 seconds, right? So I gotta use this shit for the first time. I've actually never used it before. Let me see. I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. There you go! Come on, come on, hurry the fuck up! Shit. Motherfucker trying to... Got him. See, it's tricky, especially if you play it on expert targeting, because you gotta know how to freaking, you know, aim, obviously. And again, it's sometimes it's kind of clunky, I'm not gonna lie, but then again, it makes sense because the game is, again, 15 years old, so there's that to keep in mind. Whoop! One here, one there, one there. Boom, 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 boom! Oh shit, they're not dead. What the fuck? What the hell, eh? Damn, it's getting tougher here. Cry, damn. Damn. Shit, they're hurting the train. Told you. Come on, turn, you dumbass. See, I gotta refill this shit again. Horse pill. You get the temporary, gives your horse more stamina. Chewing tobacco, and that's pretty much it. Let me go ahead and take this shit once again, man. I really need this shit. Shit. Cabron. Oh shit, more incoming. Come on. Come on. Come on. Bring it on, come on. Alright, let me slow down a little bit here. I might want to switch back to my repeater. Winchester repeater, there you go. They're grinding away. Thank God. Santa Casa. So again, Deadeye definitely helps, but it kind of encourage you know, when you play with expert targeting, it kind of encourages you to you know, use it more often, so to speak. That's why sometimes it could be you know, it could be just more, I guess you could say, time consuming. Yeah, that's yeah, because you gotta consume the thing, and then again you gotta make sure that you have enough refillers. That's what I call them, refillers, such as like the potions and stuff like that you buy from the store. Oh shit, bad guys. Yeah, we got them. It's not It's not finished yet, look.
Los rebeldes están robando el tren.
Levántese, perezoso, que es la que le estoy pagando. Marston, you're gonna have to do something.
What?
You have to go out there and stop the train before it crosses the bridge.
Yeah.
Todavía levántese. Usted también. Y allá
También.
atrás, ¿qué le pasa a usted? Ay, Dios mío,
¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué
levántese
pasa?
ahora mismo.
Dios mío. Alright, let me mount the horse. There you go. Okay, we're not finished yet. Hold on. Damn, they're coming everywhere. Say, for those who don't know, let me just show you something. Yeah, again, I'm just gonna show you how the you know, medium targeting system works. It's actually more fun if you don't get to use this shit a lot often, because in these type of scenarios, trust me, you kind of need it. It just makes your life, I guess, easier. Again, it's not like a difficulty mode, or you can get to choose, you know, how much damage you take, how much damage you inflict, and all that. But still, let me just show you real quick. So, hey, from expert to normal, from normal to casual. Let's just go. I've never tried casual, but let's just mainly try normal for the first time, because I mean, not for the first time, because this is the original intent of playing the game. So let me just show you real quick how it works. There you go. Up. Say up. There you go. Alright, now let me just take one of those apple. I refill horse stamina, horse pill. It gives the horse more stamina. Yeah, let me go ahead with this one. There you go. See, it's definitely more convenient, if you ask me, in these type of missions or quests. You can tell, right? I mean, you can still obviously use the dead eye, right? But I'm just showing you just in case you didn't know, because I'm used to, you know, free aim. I've actually completed, you know, Uncharted 1, 2, and 3 only free aim. But in these type of missions, this just makes your life easier. Let's just be honest. Again, casual, I haven't tried it yet. I might want to give it a shot. I don't want the game to be too easy, to be honest. But again, there you have it. That's my first time playing it, so there's that too. Come on! There you go. Oh shit, the rail clip, just clip. Damn, look, this is pretty beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty cool. I just look at the scenery. Come on, let's be honest. Stop a little bit here. Look, this is beautiful scenery here. I mean, I would imagine that it looked pretty damn good back in the day. I mean, stop the train quickly. How the fuck am I supposed to find the train, bro? Like, time is hold on, turn the fuck down. Hold on. How the fuck am I? Should I like shoot it? I jump. I was supposed to jump. What an idiot. What the fuck? Did I jump? Nah, I think I failed. Did I? Yes, I did. Wow. Yep. So this is, yeah, I had to jump onto the train. The game didn't tell me that. The train was destroyed. Fuck you. Let's go back. Alright, let's restart from the checkpoint, and again, I had to basically get it next to it. What the fuck? Oh, really? I have to restart from this point? Fuck you. Come on, man. What the fuck? Alright, let's go ahead and... Come on. Please don't tell me they used my thing. Yeah, horse pill. There you go. Let me... I mean, technically, when you play casual, you can still, you know, go back and forth, and you can still obviously use your thing. Front. Oh yeah, I didn't read it. The game told me to do it. I had to do this basically. It was that easy, man. Wow. Boom! That's what you get. That's it. that's it. There you have it, folks. There you have it. Border crossing, leaving Mexico. Oh, I got more fame. There you go. There you have it, folks. Again, thanks for watching this video. It was Red Dead Redemption, the original, played in PS5 here. 4k 60, right? So again, thanks again for watching. Don't forget to leave a nice commenting section below the video. Leave a like as usual. You know, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, you know, stuff like that. Share the video if you want with your friends, family members, and whatever, your pets. And let me go ahead and do my thing. Alright, see you guys. Peace.